Batting third, playing first base, number 8, Kaylee Musser.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Oh, goodness
Playing catcher,
gracious.
number 7,
So much louder today than it was. Huh?
Ively Euler.
Got loud and quick.
Yeah. It wasn't like that on Tuesday.
Batting fifth, playing center field,
I don't know what I did.
number 1, McKenna McHugh.
All right, good afternoon. Oh, goodness, hold on.
Batting sixth and pitching, number 13, Gabby Sturr.
I'm echoing myself.
Batting
All right, good afternoon. Welcome back. We're going to – it's always a treat. Today's pregame show presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Holmen and Wisconsin Rapids. It's a non-conference doubleheader, Mississippi Valley Conference for the Holmen Vikings. 1-0 on the season after their 16-5 win over Lacrosse Logan on Tuesday. It was Gabby Stewart going the distance. 7 innings, gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, struck out 6, walked 4. As a team, they collected 5 doubles, stole 9 bases, and scored 16 runs on 18 hits in their win over La Crosse Logan. Macy Klein will lead things off, followed by Mackenzie Nunemacher, Kaylee Mosser, Avali Euler, McKenna McHugh, Gabby Stewart, Sydney Chios, Caitlin Weiss, and Ellie Adam will be going up against Bailey Williams. First pitch this afternoon before 4 o'clock at 3:59, and it's a ball high, and we're underway. Doubleheader for you today. We'll keep our stream live all afternoon for both of our games. Williams back with the left-hander and misses away, 2-0. Wisconsin Rapids' lone game came a couple of weeks ago. That was at the Sonatag Center in UW Eau Claire. It was a walk-off loss to Eau Claire North that evening. And Bailey Williams hits Macy Klein in the helmet, and Macy will take her base. And Holmen with a early base runner. It was a 6-5 win for Eau Claire North that day. Mackenzie Nunemacher at the dish now. Let's see what that's. It's a walk-off winner for Eau Claire North. Williams hits the zone that time, and it's 0-1 to Nunemacher. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in. Doubleheader. Tell your friends and family where you can find us here on Zaleski Sports. Got a lot of good games today. We'll go through them here, and that was going to be grounded past Coach Stewart, and then Nunemacher behind 0-2. Get right back into conference play later this week. Tomorrow, actually, for Holmen. They take on Aquinas, and then conference winner last year, Toma. They play Toma next Tuesday. This is a low and away for Williams, and it's 1-2. Kaylee Mosser on deck. Kaylee the other night with 4 RBIs and 5 hits to her name. Scored a couple of runs as well. Ground ball over to third, and foul. Good eye there by Ava Thomas. Holmen last year 8-14, lost in the regional final to Middleton 7-1. Did not make it to the month of June last year. Wisconsin Rapids beat them last year 17-8 in Holmen or at Holmen last year May. There's a strike. Throw down to second. It's not in time. It's into center field. And Nunemacher is down via the strikeout. That's our first Serve Pro strikeout of the afternoon. Called Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. 1 away now for Kaylee Mosser.
First baseman, number 8, Kaylee Mosser.
Kaylee had 5 hits, 5 for 5 last night with 4 RBIs. Again, you see the aggressive base running already from Holmen. Macy Klein stealing second. First one from Bailey Williams misses away. Avali Euler on deck. She was 1 of 5 last night. Had an RBI. Did not strike out. As a team, only 5 strikeouts last night. Or on Tuesday. Swung on a missed. Kind of sounded like it hits off the glove of Layla Patro. The defensive alignment behind Bailey Williams, McKenna Redcloud in left, Rachel Linsmeyer and Allie Linsmeyer in center and right. The ball and a strike. I guess just call it a wild pitch. That sound you heard probably off of the glove of Patro. Ava Thomas at third, Sydney Holberg at short, Peyton Jaminski at second. And there's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 to Mosser. Allie Blanchard over at first, Layla Patro catching for Bailey Williams. Number of seniors on this team we'll go through here in just a moment. Some that we've seen grow over the last number of years. And that was going to be popped and foul. We're going to talk about it at third base with Macy Klein, who ducked out of the way. See if there's any interference call or not. Second time our umpires have conversed already here in the top of the first inning in this at-bat. That's going to be a foul ball. And again, not much Macy Klein could have done. Over at third base, she went right to where she was supposed to be, sat right on top of the base. There's a ball and 2 strikes here to Mosser, Sydney Holberg, Rachel Linsmeyer, Layla Patro, Ellie Rippier, Sophia Nelson, Bailey Williams, the seniors here for Coach Holberg. A ball and 2 strikes. Williams, the lefty. Klein at third, the 1-2 count. Misses away in the left-handed batter's box, and it's 2-2. Avalie Euler on deck for the Holmen Vikings. Other games on the network today, we'll go through them here in just a moment. There's a lot of good ones. The 2-2 popped up and into the net. Pacelli, DC Everest softball at 4:30. They're at Kennedy Park today. A different location at DC Everest as the high school field not yet ready, so they got to play on the park across the street from the high school. Not a bad look either. The 2-2. And swung on and missed at a high heater. First strikeout of the year for Mosser, second of the game for Williams. There's 2 outs for Avalie Euler.
Avalie Euler.
Runner at third and 2 outs. Rochelts and Pittsville baseball. Pittsville as good as it gets right now. They're going to be fun to watch. That one's going to be blooped behind third, and RBI base hit for Euler. And Holmen is on the board here to start this afternoon. Right in on the hands, good pitch, but muscles it to the catcher Euler. Klein scores 1-0
Now batting
Holmen.
the center fielder, number 1.
Got to bring up McKenna McHugh. Other games, Wrightstown, Wapaka. Our first look at Kaukauna baseball. Big shout out to Casey Smith, Gunnar Sippert over there. Tomahawk and Marathon. Again, fouled at the plate. Williams getting in on the hands of these right-handed hitters. Medford is at Abbey Colby today. Columbus Catholic taking on Neelsville for the second time in Neelsville. Jack Hackman Field not ready in Marshfield. And then Menominee is taking on Marshfield today at Safford. There's a swing and a foul into the mitts, and it's 0-2. Gabby Stewart, the pitcher, on deck. Again, beautiful day here in central Wisconsin. Rain came through last night. Don't expect any tomorrow either. The 0-2 high, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Some coming up this next week, but talking to Coach Holberg, at least on Monday, it'll hopefully be after dark. That one misses low. A full slate of games next week for you on Zaleski Sports, Monday and Tuesday here, and then a triple header on Saturday across town at Robinson Park. The 2-2. High and tight again, off the glove of Patro, and heading to second will be Euler. Full count now here to McHugh. She was behind 0-2, now 3-2. Another action-packed day tomorrow as well. Go through that in just a moment. And a hitter. Hit by pitch. Oh, it's a walk anyway. We'll see what the game changer has, but it sounded like she got hit. But see what's the haven't updated in a while. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the first. Misses away here to Gabby Stewart, the pitcher. Gabby had a great night in the circle on Tuesday. Looking to help her own cause here in the top of the first inning. 2 on, 2 out here for the Holmen Vikings. Looking to make a push this year in the Mississippi Valley. There's a swing and a miss and a foul at the plate. Patra out to talk to Bailey Williams, her senior counterpart. Keep an eye on the Frozen Four here. Wisconsin and North Dakota just had a puck drop. 1-1 to Stewart, fouled back. We'll keep an eye on that. See if the Badger men can do what the Badger women did a couple of weeks ago. Ball and 2 strikes. And nearly hit her and almost hit the zone. Didn't miss by much. Talked about it on Tuesday, the dominance of the Big Ten this year. Obviously, Michigan winning the championship on Monday. Indiana football, UCLA women's basketball. Ground ball up the middle. Are they going to send Euler? They will to throw in, and she's going to be safe all around. RBI base hit for Gabby Stewart. Euler scores. They hit the cutoff in Holberg, and McHugh is able to get back in time. 2-out damage here for the Holmen Vikings.
Pinch running, Avery LaFleur.
Avery LaFleur to come in and run for the pitcher Stewart. But I also was unaware, but I think UCLA water polo won the national championship. Washington men's soccer this year. There's a swing, checked her swing, but went around. It's Sydney Chios. Coach Stewart said, if you know how to pronounce her name, it's like Cheetos without the T. That was going to be a line to left center field. That's extra bases. Coming around to score Lee McHugh. And LaFleur is going to be sent to route third. The throw will not be made. It's a 2 RBI double for Sydney Chios. Oh, tattooed that one to left center field. That was a great swing and a great piece of base running by LaFleur as well, scoring from first.
Number 9.
And a dance party out there for Chios at second. And it'll be a pitching change. There might be a change here in the top of the first inning. Yeah, it looks like it will be. It'll be an early pitching change. Taylor Fuller will come in. No. What do we got here? So Peyton Jaminski will come in. She'll, don't think she's got. Oh, so they'll put Fuller at second, give Jaminski a couple of minutes to warm up in the bullpen. So no pitching change yet for Wisconsin Rapids. But tattooed that one did Sydney Chios. Good piece of hitting from the number 7 hitter, Caitlin Weiss, now the third baseman. Again, all damage here with 2 outs. Klein reached on a hit by pitch. Nunemacher and Moss are both struck out. Then Euler singled. McHugh got on. And then Stewart and Chios both with base hits. Fouled straight back in zone 1 to Weiss. Avery LaFleur was the runner there. But a 4 spot here in the top of the first for Holmen. There's a strike. Weiss behind, 0-2. A trip down or up here from Holmen, and you start off hot. Again, they scored 16 runs the other night against La Crosse Logan. That one's fouled straight back. Again, Logan last year finished 6-20, but scored 16 runs, had 5 doubles. They are a team that can tattoo it. The 0-2 into the left-handed batter's box, and a wild pitch will allow Chios to get to third base. Williams just not much velocity at all on the pitches. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today on Zaleski Sports. It was a 17-8 win last year for Rapids in Holmen. There's one right down 8th Street for a strikeout to end the first inning. But Holmen scores 4 times on 3 hits. They leave one stranded. Bailey Williams does strike out the side. We go to the bottom of the first. Holmen 4, Rapids coming up. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsLiver.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Sydney Holberg at the dish now for Wisconsin Rapids. If you want a comeback to start, she's the one that you want up at the dish. First offering from Gabby Stewart is good for a strike. Left-handed swinger. Hits the outside corner again. Holberg behind 0-2. Sydney heading to Texas next year. Play some college softball. That was going to be smashed to center. McHugh over her head. Sydney Holberg with the leadoff double for Wisconsin Rapids. 0-2 count. And the all-conference senior puts it into center field. Sydney Holberg heading to Vernon College in Texas next year. First offering to Peyton Jaminski is good for a strike. Inside corner again for a strike. She's throwing all strikes so far. Stewart fires back again. Foul straight into the screen. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. It's mutualowasso.com. Find an agent near you. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. That was going to be blooped into shallow right, and it's going to fall in front of Adam and roll past her. Holberg will score, and Jaminski will get to third. And Holberg will score, and Jaminski will get to third on the error.
The catcher, number 11, Layla Petro.
I don't think an RBI would be given. We'll see what the official word is, but it is a base hit and an error. That one's away to Petro. The other team is really keeping up on their live game changers, so Going to be hit into level. Backhanded there. It'll be an RBI infield base hit. Patra almost got thrown out as she was jogging down to first base. She may have thought it got into left field, but an RBI base hit there for Layla Petro. A lot closer than it probably should have been for Petro. Popped up and out of play. Let's see what they put on here. They give Holmen an error. Let's go plays. I will reach on error. Again, I do not believe that they would. Ground ball to short, bobbled, and no play. Another error for Holmen. They had 5 of them last night, or on Tuesday. They have 2 here in the first inning.
Baseman, number 18, Allie Blanchard.
That'll bring up Allie Blanchard. Still nobody out for Wisconsin Rapids. Again, they had 5 errors in their win over La Crosse Logan on Tuesday. They've got 2 of them here in the first inning. And still nobody out for Allie Blanchard, the first baseman. Good start here for Wisconsin Rapids. Good answer back by the Red Raiders. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families. From business to personal banking and everywhere in between, let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. Pacelli and DC Everest about to start. Again, our game doubleheader start early, 4 o'clock to get both of them in at a decent time. Here's first offering. In for a strike to Blanchard. It's 0-1. 2 on and nobody out for Wisconsin Rapids. They got 2 across here in the inning. Squares the bunt, gets it down in front of Stewart. Over to second, and she's out at, they're going to say safe at first. They might say that Nunemacher was off the base at first.
Now batting for the Raiders, third baseman, number 33.
And the infield plays in now for Ava Thomas. Base loaded, still nobody out. Drops low for a ball, 1-0. Inside for a strike. Holmen gave her an infield base hit. Ground ball. Klein bobbled at third by Weiss. Everybody's safe. An infield base hit by Thomas. Not being hit hard, but getting through. Still loaded. Nobody out for Ellie Rippier.
Taylor Fuller.
No, Taylor Fuller, my apologies. Fuller came in and got rid of the DP. Off the end of the bats for a strike. Still nobody out. 3 runs across. Bases are still juiced for Wisconsin Rapids. Away. Ball and strike. Out of Taylor Fuller. Infield plays in for the Vikings. Off a home plate. And everybody's going to be safe. My goodness. Again, not hit hard at all. That one actually bounced off a home plate.
Now batting
and
for the
Fuller
Raiders,
gets the job done.
number
Euler didn't know where the ball was. That'll bring up McKenna Red Cloud. There's been 2 balls hit out of the infield. They're the first 2 hitters of the game. A double by Holberg. And a single and an error on the Jaminski hit. Still nobody out for Wisconsin Rapids here in the bottom of the first inning. This is high for a ball to McKenna Red Cloud. Allie Linsmeyer on deck and then back to the top of the order. Foul straight into the screen. It's 1-2. Yeah, 4 runs on 6 hits. Offering home, ground ball, weakly hit again. Klein over to first and got the out at first, but Wisconsin Rapids takes the lead. The put out, RBI ground out for McKenna Red Cloud. Blanchard scores.
Right fielder, number 1, Allie Linsmeyer.
That'll bring up Allie Linsmeyer. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. Misses high for a ball on Linsmeyer. Thomas and Fuller, the runner, squares the bunt, gets it down. No play, and there's nobody at second base. A bunt single, and that'll bring up the top of the order, and Sidney Holberg could blow this one open here in the bottom of the first inning. Five runs on 7 hits. And Holberg smashes it into right. Adam picks it up, bobbles in. They're going to send the runner from second, and Fuller's going to score a 2 RBI base hit.
Up to bat for the Raiders, number 9.
I think Coach Holberg would have sent her anyway, so 2 more there for Holberg. That'll bring up Peyton Jaminski. Line drive, it's a fair ball off the leg of Weiss, and they're going to send the runner from third, Linsmeyer. An RBI double for Peyton Jaminski. Linsmeyer scores. Holberg to third. Is a dominating first inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Still only 1 out. Bounces in there to Patro. The 12th hitter of the inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Line drive, it's off the glove of Klein. They're going to send Jaminski 2 more across for Wisconsin Rapids. Patro to second. Patro drives in 2 on the RBI base hit. Gets the second on the throw. And Rapids has 10 here in the inning. They'll bring in a courtesy runner for the catcher. That's Gabby Mayak. Let's tally them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits is what I've got. Huh? Oh.
Up to bat for the Raiders, center fielder, number 8, Rachel Linsmeyer.
I don't know where they gave that 4th error, but that was going to be a hit to center. McHugh makes the catch. Mayak, the runner, stays put. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Allie Blanchard.
First baseman, number 18, Allie Blanchard.
The 14th hitter of the inning for Wisconsin Rapids. The offering misses high for a ball. It's 1-0. Mayak, a freshman, out there at first base, or at second base. Low and in, 2-0. Kicks and fires home. Popped up and out of play towards the JV baseball field to our right. The 2-1. Bounced in there. 3-1. The most pitches that Stewart has thrown to a batter since McKenna Red Cloud. Everybody else has swung pretty early in their first strike. Nope, walked her. Ooh. First walk issued. That'll bring up Ava Thomas.
Third baseman, number 33, Ava Thomas.
And check swing popped up and makes the catch as Mosser to end the first inning. We'll tally them up. Come back with your first inning stats. It is 10-4 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, first inning tallies here. We'll get you that in a minute. Bailey Williams out there for her second inning. Ellie Adam, the right fielder. And back to the top of the order for the Vikings. 10 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, and 2 left on base for Wisconsin Rapids. There's a strike to Adam. It's 0-2. $15 batters at the plate for Wisconsin Rapids in the first. And off the hands and foul by Adam. Dominski still warming up. Taylor Fuller still out there at second base. Again, Holmen not going down quietly. They scored 16 on Tuesday. And swung on a miss. Williams picks up her 4th Serve Pro strikeout. There's one away here in the second for Macy Klein.
Vikings, shortstop,
she got ear hole the last time. Took a pitch off the helmet. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. That one's knuckled to Holberg. And she basket catches it at shortstop for the second out. Quickly 2 away now for Mackenzie Nunemacher.
Number 10, Mackenzie Nunemacher.
Next up, prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. 2 away now. 2 quick ones here for Holmen, and that one misses away. Just a touch outside. Piper Scholes in the circle for DC Everest against Pacelli. First pitch coming up in just a couple of moments. They're at Kennedy Park today from in Schofield. Pittsville. Looks like Darren Luther on the mound for the Panthers against Rochelt this afternoon. This is inside, and Nunemacher ahead 3-0. Wright's down behind or ahead of Wapaka 1-0 in the top of the first. All the other games start at 4:45 or later today on Zaleski Sports. Williams back on the 3-0. Missed low and a 4-pitch walk to Nunemacher. That'll bring up Kaylee Mosser, who struck out in her first
Now
at-bat.
batting for the Vikings, first baseman, number 8,
Rapids Sheet
Kaylee
Metal.
Mosser.
Heating and cooling of Wisconsin Rapids. Place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Hey, give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Williams, the senior, right on the inside corner for a strike. Kind of a gorgeous afternoon here in Wisconsin Rapids. This is a low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Don't forget, a week ago today is when we had our ice storm. That's why this game was supposed to be played last Thursday. This doubleheader was supposed to be played last Thursday. Obviously could not have that happen. 1-1, going to be hit into left. And a 2-out base hit for Kylie Mosser. Still cleaning up from that. I mean, we'll
Coming up to bat for the Vikings, the
have a little
catcher,
bit of a burn
number
day
7,
tomorrow and
Kaylee Euler.
have a family friend that is able to bring a truck over, head over to the compost area over by Home Depot tomorrow, drop off some of the, all of the pine needles and pine trees we've got. Ground ball over to short, and they get the out. Euler on the ground out. No runs on a base hit, 2 left. We played an inning and a half. It's 10-4 Wisconsin Rapids. Watch high school softball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Taylor Folder lead things off here in the home half of the second inning. I got to scratch this out, put a 1 here, put a 2 here. Again, they sent 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 batters in the first inning in Wisconsin Rapids. So that is where we stand now. Taylor Folder lead things off. 10-4 Wisconsin Rapids in the bottom of the second inning. That one is fouled back off the head of Euler, and it's 0-1 to Fuller. McKenna Red Cloud on deck, followed by Allie Lindsmeyer. Michael Comer giving an update. I don't know if it is. Yeah, how about that? Wisconsin up 2-0 already. Love it. Denver and Michigan play at 7:30 tonight. Wouldn't hurt my feelings to have a Big Ten national championship. That'd be pretty sweet. What a week that would be for Michigan. Yeah. The 2-1 misses high. Yeah, as I was saying, I think I saw, I think the Big Ten may have posted it on their Facebook page, but there was like water polo and beach volleyball. There was men's soccer, of course, the men's and women's basketball, football. Volleyball is always up there. They didn't win it this year, but here's the 3-2. That was going to be a hit to shallow left. Late read by Chios, but she makes a catch for the first out of the inning.
Coming up to bat for the Raiders, number 25, McKenna Red Cloud.
And Red Cloud lines it to center and a one-out base hit for McKenna.
Now batting for the Raiders, right fielder number 1, Allie Lindsmeyer.
First one misses for a ball. There's a swing and a miss. Throw down to first. Red Cloud back in time. Yeah, football. Yeah. Misses just a touch inside. 2-1. Michigan basketball. Michigan gymnastics. No, that was last year. Men's soccer. There's a swing and a miss. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Allie Lindsmeyer. UCLA, yeah, water polo right there. And men's wrestling. There's a swing and a miss. Throw down to first. Second out of the inning. That'll bring up Sidney Holberg. So Penn State won the men's wrestling championship. Water polo and men's. Soccer. Michigan looking to repeat in men's gymnastics this year. Basketball, of course. Football. Yeah, I was getting to women's here. Women's basketball. Northwestern and field hockey and golf. Last year, Northwestern was. And bounced in there. Throw down to first. Red Cloud back in time. How about Northwestern, the field hockey women's championship? Obviously, the Wisconsin women's hockey. Yeah. That was going to be a hit to center. Tough play. McHugh ranging over to end the second inning. No runs on a hit, 1 left. We've played 2. It's 10-4 Rapids. Watch high school softball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meta Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at metacustom.com.
McKenna McHugh to lead things off here for the Holmen Vikings. She swings and misses at the first one. Pittsville up 2-0 on Rochelt already. In baseball, we're 10-4 here in our first game of a doubleheader. Williams hits the outside corner to McHugh, and it's 0-2. I think Pacelli leads Everest 1-0 after the first inning. in the 0-2. Misses high. Speaking of Wisconsin Valley softball, former Conference Player of the Year, Addison Cluck having a great freshman year, and Bailey Williams picks up her 5th Serve Pro strikeout. And there's one away here in the 3rd. Addie out in Queens University in South Carolina or North Carolina, having a great year. As a freshman, 108 or 110 strikeouts or something. Just, a 7-9 record, but as a freshman, getting all the innings that she has, pretty outstanding. There's a base hit, and Stewart has her 2nd hit of the afternoon, and likely bring in LaFleur again.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 23, Sydney Chios.
Chios had the 2 RBI double back in the 1st inning.
Courtesy runner, number 6, Avery LaFleur.
Williams kicks again and fires. And they will get the out at first. Retired Chios on the 4-3 putout. 2 away now as LaFleur gets the 2nd. That'll bring up Caitlin Weiss, who struck out to end the 1st inning for Holmen.
3rd baseman, number 9, Caitlin Weiss.
First one to Weiss is good for a strike. Runner at 2nd and 2 outs for Holmen. Drops low, evens it up at a ball and strike. Now it's hit past 3rd and foul. Outside corner, Rapids was running off the field. Missed a touch away. Yeah. The 2-2. And bloop to left. That one's going to get down for a base hit. They'll hold the floor at 3rd. And heading to 2nd will be Weiss. 2-out base hit. Get a 2nd chance at it and take advantage of it. That'll bring up Ellie Adam.
Fielder, number 5, Ellie Adam.
And off the hands and fouled off of Adam, and it's 0-1. Drops a bit low, evens it up at a ball and strike. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all your plumbing and heating needs, while look anywhere else, call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. And off the end of the bat, able to get a piece of it on the changeup, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes here to Ellie Adam. Bailey Williams checks her wristband. Fires back. Got her looking to end at the 3rd inning. Couple more strikeouts. 2 more left stranded for Holmen. We've played 2.5. Still 10-4 Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Hey, Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Peyton Jaminski to lead things off here in the home half of the third. First one to Peyton is good for a strike. Couple of hits, couple of runs scored for Peyton in the first inning. And that 10-run first frame for the Red Raiders. And she flies this one to left. Chios makes the catch, and there's one away. One up and one down for Layla Patro. She's got 3 RBIs in this ball game. A couple of singles for Layla today. Medford and Abby Colby just underway in Abbotsford. Abby Colby and Medford, I should say. Abby Colby, the co-op. And Patro flies this one to deep left field. Chios right at the fence and makes the catch. Nice play out there by Sydney Chios, running up against the fence. And there's 2 away. Rapids getting good swings. Good defense here in the third inning so far for the Vikings. That'll bring up Rachel Linsmeyer. Reached on an error and flew out in the first inning. That one's going to be a hit to center and a base hit. 2-out single for Rachel, and that'll bring up Allie Blanchard. 1 for 1 in the ball game. A single and a walk in the first inning. Columbus Catholic and Neillsville back at it. Columbus Catholic beat Neillsville the other night 11-3. Just a touch inside, not by much. That first pitch at 5 o'clock tonight. Again, Jack Hackman Field not ready yet to be played on, so they moved that conference game back to Neillsville. Base hit and 1 left. Clean inning for Gabby Stewart. We've played 3 complete. 10-4 Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedSliver.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Top of the order here in the 4th inning for Holmen. They trail 10-4. All 14 runs of this game were scored in the first inning. 4 for the Vikings, 10 for Wisconsin Rapids. Bailey Williams has settled down nicely for Wisconsin Rapids after that rough first inning. First one to Macy Klein is in for a strike. She got hit by a pitch and scored in the first. Popped out to Sydney Holberg back in the second. Williams, the left-hander, fires home, and that one's going to be hit to center, and a leadoff base hit for Macy Klein. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field, we bring our best to your home. With lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits, stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected. Stay connected at Solaris.net. Macy Klein, a threat to steal over at first base. That was going to be popped up to second. And Fuller's going to make the catch. Jaminski, pardon me. One away for Kaylee Mosser, a strikeout and a single today. Klein was off with that last pitch before the pop-up. That one drops low and away. 1-0 to Mosser. DC Everest Pacelli tied at 1 in the bottom of the first inning. Evergreens have the bases loaded and 2 outs. Oh, and there they go. That one bounced in there. Again, I will credit Pacelli scheduling who they scheduled. DC Everest is up 3-1 in the bottom of the first. Pacelli turns right around tomorrow and hosts Medford tomorrow. Outside corner for a ball, 3-0. And then they are down in Holmen on Monday for a huge conference matchup. There's a strike. Yeah, the Central Wisconsin South Conference is just not competitive enough for just what Pacelli has been doing. So they schedule what they can. Ground ball to short. Double play opportunity, and they got her. 6-3 double play to end the 4th inning. No runs on a hit. Nobody left. We've played 3.5. Halfway through this one here in Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
All right, we go to the 4th, the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Thomas Rippier and Red Cloud for Wisconsin Rapids. Best case scenario for Wisconsin Rapids right now, they score 4 runs and we get out of here in the top of the 5th inning. We'll see how it all pans out, but it'll be Ava Thomas lead things off. I will guarantee you, watching this Pacelli Everest game, Amelia Martini has never been hit as hard as she's got hit today against DC Everest. But again, Division I school, the Evergreens, a rich history, went to state last year. And Pacelli, again, scheduling, give him credit, misses high for a ball. That was fouled at the plate. Popped up, playable, first base side in foul territory. Makes the catch over there, does Kaylee Musser. One away now for, who's he got up here now? Yep, that is Ellie Rippier to hit.
Now batting for the Raiders, designated player number 16, Ellie Rippier.
And good games all around the network tonight. I think we're probably the last. Oh, Menominee and Marshfield. There you go. At Safford Field. They're at the campus of Marshfield High School tonight. On campus. Again, Jack Hackman Field not ready. Rippier pops it up. Fouled straight back. And lands in the first row of the bleachers right behind home plate. And it's 0-1. Again, full swing of things now here on Zaleski Sports. Weather has turned nice. And there's a line drive to left and a base hit. Rippier's going to round first, head to second, and a one-out double for Ellie. There you go, right down the left field line, and Rippier stands at second base with one out for McKenna Red Cloud. Tomorrow, Medford Pacelli softball. Pacelli at Wittenberg Burnhamwood for baseball tomorrow. That could be a history-making game. We'll talk about that in a minute. Superior heads down to Eau Claire North for a baseball doubleheader. Arrowhead heads to Slinger for a baseball matchup, and then a huge one in Mosinee tomorrow. The Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts travel to Mosinee for a top-ranked matchup. Carly Meredith, the state player of the year the last number of years in softball over at Virginia. I haven't seen anything about her performance. Sailor Timmerman, how about Sailor at Arkansas? Arkansas, a top 10 nationally ranked team, and she is pitching outstanding for the Razorbacks. Red Cloud flies this one to shallow left center, and that was going to drop in for a base hit. Chios couldn't find it, couldn't get to it in time. Now there's 2 on and 1 out for Allie Linsmeyer. Tomorrow at Wittenberg Burnhamwood baseball, again, it's going to be a tough task nonetheless, but if Pacelli wins tomorrow, I'll check her swing, misses high. I want to know if Pacelli is able to win tomorrow. Longtime Pacelli head coach Wayne Sankey, that'll be his 500th career win. They do go to Eau Claire on Saturday for a doubleheader at Regis, so looking for one of the next 3 games to reach that plateau before the new week next week. So Wayne, of course, has been coaching at Pacelli for as long as I can remember. The 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk to the 9-hitter, and that'll bring up the dangerous hitter in Sydney Holberg. Put a tattoo into this one. Like Carrie Van Ertz with State Farm, be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options. Come away with the right coverage for you. It's Carrie Van Ertz with State Farm, Wisconsin Rapids. There's a strike. That's one that Sydney wants back. Right below the letters. Right in the wheelhouse. Bases loaded, 1 out. That one drops low on the off speed, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up infield. Foul territory, makes the jumping catch. Caitlin Weiss, a huge out there. And there's 2 away for Peyton Jaminski.
Number 9, Peyton Jaminski.
Smacked one to left fielder last time up. Nice play out there by Chios. She moves a little bit closer to the line. First one in to Peyton is good for a strike. The 0-1. That's a line drive. Hooking just foul. And it's 0-2. Just a millisecond early. We're going to try it again at 0-2 now for Peyton. Jaminski looks and misses high and away. Euler wanted it high and away. Stewart put it right where she wanted it. Rippier, Red Cloud, Linsmeyer, the runners. The 1-2 popped up to right. That's trouble. Dropping quickly and past Adam, that one gets down. They're going to send all three in. It's a 3 RBI double for Peyton Jaminski. That was a good effort out there by Ellie Adam. Just couldn't come up with it. 3 RBI double for Peyton Jaminski. Third hit of the day. Second, third, and fourth RBIs of the day. That'll bring up Layla Patro, who put one into the warning track her last time up into left field. First one misses high. Runner at second and 2 outs. Patro to center. Back on it is McHugh, and she goes to the turf and makes the catch. Patro has hit a couple right on the nose. The last one was caught by Chios out in left center. Patro hits this one to dead center field, but a nice play out there by McKenna McHugh to end the 4th inning. 3 more runs. Rapids leads at 13-4. We go to the 5th inning. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Huh? So we had the great privilege and opportunity to watch Sailor Timmerman pitch in high school up at Lakeland Union High School in Minocqua. We knew she was going to be really good. She was obviously as good as it gets in high school softball as a pitcher. I'll give you her stat line here at Arkansas in just a moment. She was in the circle when they walked off Florida a couple of weeks ago. She was the winning pitcher of that game. Outstanding numbers for Sailor. That was going to be hit over to third and makes the play, does Ava Thomas, and there's one away. So Sailor, this year, a 2.29 ERA, 8-0 on the year. She has started 8 games, appeared in 16. 52 innings pitched, has given up 46 hits, 26 runs, 37 strikeouts. But an 8-0 record for a team that's 33-5 and one of the top teams in the country. It's pretty awesome to watch a local Wisconsin pitcher doing what she is doing at the collegiate level at a remarkable university when it comes to women's softball. Absolutely awesome to watch. That one's fouled off the hands of McKenna McHugh. If anybody is familiar, if you are an Assumption girls basketball fan, you'll be familiar with the name Jory Bawalda. Mrs. Lowe. Jory played at Randolph, or if you're a high school girls basketball fan in the state of Wisconsin, Jory played at Randolph when they beat Assumption in the state girls basketball championship a number of years ago. It's going to be hit to shallow right. And right there, not even really having to move, was Allie Linsmeyer. There's 2 away. But she went to Milwaukee, played collegiate basketball there. She entered the transfer portal, and she's gonna join a whole lot of Wisconsin high school girls at UWGB next year. She's an outstanding athlete. The Ketterhagen sisters, who just won at Oostburg, popped up third base side and drifting out of play. But Green Bay, watch out for Green Bay next year in women's basketball. In the Horizon League, They've built quite the tradition over there. And what a turnaround that the men's had this year. Men's basketball team at Green Bay. Doug Gottlieb. There's a swing and a miss by Stewart. And it's 0-2. Williams kicks and fires back home and misses inside, and it's 1-2. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873 to start the conversation today. Popped up, third base side, drifting out of play. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Also up in Marshfield, Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up for a free consultation today. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And fouled at the plate. Stewart just able to stay alive. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union, they've been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. The 1-2 back home. Off speed and a ground ball base hit into center field. Good at bat there by Gabby Stewart. That'll bring up Sidney Chios.
For the Vikings, left fielder, number 23, Sidney Chios.
Sidney, a 2 RBI double back in the first and a ground out in the third. They'll bring up Avery LaFleur to run again for Holmen. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. First zone misses, throw down to first, and LaFleur just back in time. And Rapids baseball and softball doubleheader action on Saturday. We will not be here for those, but conference starts for Red Raider baseball on Monday as they host Wausau West. We will be here for that one. And hoping the rain holds off at least for the start and finish of that game on Monday. Just a chance Monday, Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. That was going to be hit hard to left center. Over on it is Rachel Linsmeyer to end the 5th inning. No runs on a hit, 1 left to go to the bottom of the 5th. Rapids needs 1 to end this first game here in this doubleheader. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedSliver.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Center fielder
Rachel Linsmeyer to lead things off here in the home half of the 5th inning, and Rapids leads at 13-4. First one in there to Rachel. Misses a touch bit inside. Same spot, different result. A ball and a strike. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa, Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home. Find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Leadoff base hit for Rachel Linsmeyer to left center field. And Rapids has their leadoff hitter aboard for Allie Blanchard. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. First one in there for a strike to Blanchard. Winning run standing at first base for Wisconsin Rapids. Blanchard swings and misses. The 0-2. Tried to get her to chase that time. Missed high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, we'll have about 20 minutes, I believe, in between games. Enough time for our umpires to switch gears and get the girls some stuff to snack on and get them ready to get going. Again. Missed high again. From 0-2, 3-2 now. 3-2 smacked at home plate. The throw to first, not in time. That's exactly what Wisconsin Rapids did the entire first inning. They had a couple of hard hit balls, but all the other ones were not very hard hit at all. Ava Thomas will be hit for here. See what Coach Holberg has in mind. Who he'll throw out there. It'll be Sophia Nelson, the senior.
Pinch hitting for the Raiders, number 19, Sophie Nelson.
All right, 2 on, nobody out. Rachel Linsmeyer represents the winning run out there at second base here in game 1. First one behind it, 0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. 55 degrees right now here in Wisconsin Rapids. Maybe in between innings or between games we can get you a update from the Masters. Misses high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wisconsin leads North Dakota 2-0. There's a swing and a miss, and Stewart went right after her and got her out on 4 pitches. There's a strikeout.
Coming off the bat for the Raiders, number 16, Ellie Rapier.
Oh. Ground ball up the middle, or they're going to send Linsmeyer. Throw home, not in time. Wisconsin Rapids picks up their first win of the season. And it is a run rule win. And Ellie Rapier gets a couple of hits at the plate, and she wins it here for Wisconsin Rapids in game 1. Final score here in the first one, it's 14-4 Wisconsin Rapids. We'll take a break, come back with your second game in about 20 minutes. And we'll get you an update at about that time when our first pitch might happen here in Wisconsin Rapids. Wisconsin Rapids wins it 14-4 on 14 runs, 18 hits, and no errors defensively for Wisconsin Rapids. They left 5 runners on base. Holmen goes 4 runs on 8 hits. They committed 3 errors, all of them in the first inning. It was a 10-run first inning for Wisconsin Rapids to propel them to their win here in Game 1. Game 2 coming up in just a little bit. You've been watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
I'm Landon Rickstrong.
I'm Emma Roper.
I'm Isaac Shearer. I'm in the house.
Pole gets free on a screen. Garrett comes out to play him. Now they hand it off. Hinson's going to drive. Foyle fell down. Shoots and hits.
Looking towards the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin Rapids! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Leo Rangel with a catch!
Key Savings Bank, unlocking solutions, powering our team to victory.
Key Savings Bank was the only bank that ever gave me an opportunity to get a house loan. Key Savings Bank, it's like family. You walk in, they all know you, they greet you with kindness and chit-chat a little bit, and it's great. I would recommend Key Savings Bank to anyone.
Hello, I'm Gerald Cannon of Key Savings Bank. At Key Savings Bank, we believe strong communities start with helping our children grow into confident, capable adults. Sports play an important role in that, teaching teamwork, discipline, resilience, and how to support one another. These lessons go far beyond the field and stay with kids for a lifetime. We're proud to be a part of a community that values those experiences. Thank you for supporting Key Savings Bank and cheering for our student athletes.
Meet our valued business partners who trust Key Savings Bank to help grow their success. Hear directly from them about how Key Savings Bank supports their goals and community.
Their willingness to truly listen and take the time to understand our business made all the difference. They believe in us and our vision. The genuine interest in our success turned what could have been a simple banking transaction into a trusted partnership. Their support helped us purchase a new building and take an important step in our growth, and we value having a bank that's invested in our long-term success. They're not just a lender, they're a partner.
We are incredibly grateful for the support from Key Savings Bank. Not only do they support a coloring contest for our members in the winter, they also bring cool treats in the summer. We are grateful that they are positive role models and are a pillar of this community.
Hello, I'm Tracy Verwing, Senior Director of Child Community Programs at the Southwood County YMCA. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Key Savings Bank for being so gracious as to raising money for our child care programs during our annual golf outings. Thanks to their generous support, our center is able to purchase supplies for activities that we would not otherwise have in our budget. This allows us to be able to keep our youngest learners busy and safe while parents can focus on their career and have a peace of mind.
So working with Key Savings Bank has been wonderful. Not only have they joined arms with Best Christmas Ever to help raise funds through their brought fries throughout the summer, they've also hosted gift trees to help us fulfill wish list for families that we are helping. And they've also raised awareness for Wisconsin Rapids area Best Christmas Ever.
Key Savings Bank, unlocking solutions, powering your next move. Visit us online at keysavingsbank.com or stop by our Nakusa or Rapids locations.
All right, are we ready to go? Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Game 2 of our non-conference doubleheader. Holmen Vikings and Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Rapids won the first one 14-4 on 18 hits, scoring 10 runs in the first inning. Holmen scored 4 runs in the first inning and were held scoreless the remainder of the afternoon. Peyton Jaminski will be in the circle for Wisconsin Rapids here in Game 2. The exact same 9 for head coach Isaac Holberg and the Red Raiders. As we get ready here in just a couple of moments, reminder today's pregame festivities presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Some scores from around Zaleski Sports right now. DC Evers 3, Pacelli 1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. I believe Pittsfield baseball
Leading off the second game
with a win. They're up 9-0 in the 5th. So over Rochelle, that's baseball. Tomahawk up 2-1 on Marathon. Columbus Catholic 1, Neilsville 1 in in the bottom of the 3rd inning. First offering lined right at Fuller. Macy Klein on the line out. Taylor Fuller, first swing of the afternoon. She played over there at second for a couple of innings in the last game, but yeah. A couple of Red Raiders have gone to the sweatshirts. First 2 hitters, Klein and Nunemacher here. Both the sweatshirts for Holmen. It is chilly. Went down there to get lineups, and it is has cooled down tremendously, especially once the sun has gone away. And Jaminski is ahead 0-2. Our good friend here on Zaleski Sports and at times play-by-play caller A.J. Ligman behind the dish here in Game 2. Jaminski a wild one high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Menominee leads Marshfield 3-0 in baseball in the top of the 2nd inning. Let's see, what other one? The Kakana one. I think Gunner just having a little issues with that one. Foul straight into the screen. Yep, doesn't look like he's able to get that one off the ground in Kakana. We'll have Kakana Molson East softball tomorrow. That's going to be a heck of a game. Maybe the surprise of the year, Talon Jersley playing this spring after ACL surgery. The 1-2, fouled it off out of the mitt of Petro. Kaylee Moser on deck, or Mosser, pardon me. Avali Euler on after that. Sydney Chios, Gabby Stewart, McKenna McHugh, Abby Hoffman, and Ellie Adam. There's one on the outside corner, and Nunemacher is out on a backwards K, and there's 2 away. First serve pro strikeout for Jaminski here in the second game. Serve Pro, or call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. There's a blooper to first, off the glove of Blanchard. A heck of a effort out there by Allie Blanchard. A full extension. They've just gotten the wind knocked out of her. That was a heck of an effort there by Allie Blanchard. Just trying to catch her breath. Mara Meverton with a 3-run jack for DC Everest on a line drive. That couldn't have been more than 10 feet off the ground. Mara Meverton, a 3-run home run for DC Everest. Over Pacelli, they lead 6-1. Kaylee Mosser inside corner off the glove of Patro. It looked like she had her all twisted up. But it's 0-2 nonetheless. Defense behind Peyton. McKenna Redcloud in the left. Rachel Linsmeyer and Allie Linsmeyer in center and right. Ava Thomas, Cindy Holberg, Taylor Fuller, and Allie Blanchard from third to first. Layla Patro catching here in the second game as well. The 0-2 got her swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the first. It is a scoreless first inning for Holmen. Go to the bottom of the first. It's the Vikings nothing. Rapids coming up. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Cindy Holberg, Peyton Jaminski, Layla Petro, Rachel Linsmeyer, Allie Blanchard, Ava Thomas, Ellie Rippier, McKenna Redcloud, and Allie Linsmeyer for the Red Raiders. Score update from the Frozen Four, Wisconsin 2, North Dakota nothing. They head to the third period. Denver and Michigan play later on tonight. From Augusta National in Augusta, Georgia. Get you the leaderboard here. Sam Burns from Shreveport, Louisiana. And Rory McElroy tied for first with 5 under par. First one just misses there. Mosser in the circle. Some other names. Kurt Kitayama from Chico, California. He's at -3, followed by Jason Day. Yep. Patrick Reed, Justin Rose, all at -3. Misses away, 2-1. Shane Lowry at -2. Xander Schauffele at -2. Scotty Scheffler, one of the favorites to win it at -2. He's still not quite finished yet in his day, is Scotty Scheffler. He's on 16 at Augusta National. One of the most prestigious, the most prestigious golf tournament. There was I was listening to the Dan Patrick show this morning. There was I think, like a 1989 winner as Holberg reaches on a walk. It was either the 1989 winner or the runner-up or something. Was at Augusta a couple years ago, and he had a no-no when he was there. He took out his cell phone and got kicked out of Augusta National. You're not allowed to have your cell phone during the Masters tournament. Throw down to second. Holberg is there on a stolen base. There's a lot of rules, a lot of nuances during the Masters golf tournament, and that's one of them. Cell phones are, you can have it, but you cannot use it. There's a line drive to right center field. Jaminski continues her hot day at the plate. An RBI base hit for Peyton. And it's 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids here in the first.
For the Raiders, number 11.
She had 3 hits in the first game, 4 RBIs. And Layla Patro, she changed her batting gloves in between games. She said that see if these can help her get get a hit that hits the ground instead of she had a couple of hard hit balls to left and to center. She did have 3 RBIs in that first inning in the first game, but unable to find the turf the rest of the way. A couple of hard hits, flyouts. And unless you know somebody or have an in somehow, you have to put your name into a ticket lottery every year to try and get tickets to the Masters. Ground ball past third and foul. Definitely be a bucket list place to go, that's for sure. There's a couple of those that I still... Little League World Series is one of them. That would be awesome to go to. Free admission there. Jaminski to second. A pass ball. Little League World Series. College Baseball World Series would be pretty cool. The World Series, yeah. Probably won't happen for the Brewers forever, so that's there's one down the middle. 3-2 to Layla. Super Bowl probably out of the question. That's way too expensive. The 3-2. Fouled at the plate. Will do it again. I was mentioning on Tuesday during the baseball game the first and second rounds, though, of the NCAA tournament next year are going to be held at Target Center in Minneapolis. The 3-2. Inside. A missed. Another walk. 2 walks in the inning will bring up Rachel Linsmeyer. Also had the announcement before the end of the NCAA tournament that they would try to expand the tournament to like 76 teams. That one's going to be blooped to right. That one's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to send Jaminski, Petro to third, Linsmeyer to second, and an RBI double there for Rachel Linsmeyer. I think that calls for a company trip next year to the Target Center. Go to the NCAA tournament. Blanchard was having What Does the Fox Say? A walk-up song. First one to Allie, misses low and in. Next, Nakusa Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families, from business to personal banking, everywhere in between. Line Nakusa Port Edward State Bank. Work for you. A hard hit ball up the middle. 2 more RBIs for Allie Blanchard. A throw home, and it's going to be cut off. And Rapids continues their hot hitting here in Game 2 when it's 4-0 Red Raiders.
Number 33, third baseman, Ava Thomas.
Yeah, there's a number of bucket list places and things to do. Again, I'm not a diehard golf fan, but I think going to like going over to like the British Open or something over in Scotland, or one of those like first ever golf courses. St. Andrews, I think it is, right? That's one of the more, it's one of the more famous golf courses in the world is St. Andrews. That'd be pretty cool just to go see. Misses low and in. 3-0 to Ava Thomas. The Masters. Yeah. I think going down to Daytona 500 once. I think you said you've been to the Indy 500, right? Yeah. There's a strike. 3-1 to Thomas. The hottest one, yeah. (3-1) off the glove, and a wild pitch. Blanchard gets to third. Another walk here in the first.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 16, designated player, Ellie Rapier.
Ellie Rapier, who had the walk-off in the last half inning. Or the last in the fifth. Rapier up the middle, double play opportunity. Klein picks it to second. Oh, what a play! It was Klein to Nunemacher, and getting Rapier on the back end with a double play. That was a glove flip over to second. 6-4-3 double play. Fancy defense for the Vikings. Blanchard does score, and it's 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Red Cloud looks at a ball away. That was a nice defensive play by the Vikings. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. This is low and in. .3-0. There's one. That was going to be hit hard down the first base side, out of play. This is high and another walk. 9th hitter of the inning coming up here for Wisconsin Rapids will be Allie Linsmeyer.
Now batting for the Raiders, right fielder number 1, Allie Linsmeyer.
Outside corner just misses a touch outside. 1-0. ShedsDeliver.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. They're all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. The hitting parade continues for Wisconsin Rapids. Red Cloud gets the third on the opposite field base hit. That'll bring up the top of the order, and Sydney Holberg. Rapids sent 15 to the plate in the first inning in Game 1. They're at 10 here in Game 2. Four walks in the inning for Mosser. Bounces away. And play at the plate. No throw is going to be had by Ellie Adam. Red Cloud scores on the wild pitch. And Rapids adds another one, 6-0 here in the first. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com. Find an agent near you. Wild one there, another wild pitch. Linsmeyer tracks over to third base. 2-0 count here. Kaylee Mosser in the circle. And good stop that time by Adam. 3-0. Peyton Jaminski on deck. Fires home, and second walk of the inning for Sydney Holberg. See if she takes second. She'll stay put there. Peyton Jaminski at the plate now.
Raiders, number 9, Peyton Jaminski.
Peyton 4 for 5 here today in the game plus. Looking to drive in a couple more runs. Great speed at first if she puts it into the gap. First offering. Holberg will take second without a throw. And Jaminski, offering to Jaminski, missed high. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics or orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. The 1-0. 2-0. Jaminski singled and scored earlier in this inning. Pittsfield baseball continues their good start to the season. They're up 9-1 on Rochelle going to the 7th. And 3-0 count now to Jaminski. Mosser's got 5 walks in the inning. Kaylee fires home. There's one down 8th Street for a strike. 3-1 now. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling of Wisconsin Rapids. Place your comfort at home is our highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Bounced in there, and another walk here in the first. That'll bring up Layla Petra, who walked earlier in this inning.
Center fielder, number 8.
Nope. Layla Petra.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 11, Layla Petro.
Bases are juiced with 2 outs. This is just a touch low, 1-0. Trying to blow this one even more open here is Layla. The 1-0. Wild one. And unable to get a read on that one was Linsmeyer over at third. The 2-0. Going to be smashed hard to left and drifting. Hits the top of the fence down that left field line, 2-1. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids for all your plumbing and heating needs. Why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. The 2-1. 3-1. High and away on that one. Three balls and a strike. Popped up, second base, and that'll end the first inning. 6 runs on
At the end of the first inning,
4 hits. They left
Raiders
3
6,
on. We've played an inning
0.
complete. Rapids 6. Holmen nothing. You're watching high school softball presented by
Good evening,
ShedsLiver.com.
folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
2, 3, and 4 here due up. Or excuse me, 4, 5, and 6 due up for Holmen in the visitor half of the second inning. Obviously, Euler to lead things off here for the Vikings. There's a swing and a miss. Jaminski bringing a little bit of extra heat after that, or on that first pitch. Peyton wheels and deals again. Foul straight back. Right on it, just a touch off. And the 0-2. A wild one. Had a lot of movement on it, and it's flung wildly. Jaminski, a couple of strikeouts in that first. Looks at her left wristband and fires back home. Fly ball to center. Rachel Linsmeyer is there to make the catch for the first out. One up and one down now for Sydney Chios. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the field, we bring our best to your home with lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected, stay connected at Solaris.net. First one there to Sydney, misses inside. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Off-speed pitch and a beauty. One ball and one strike. Ball and strike, one away here in the top of the second. That was going to be hit hard to left center field. Linsmeyer tracking it and makes the catch right against the fence. And there's two away.
Now batting
on a
for the
hotter day,
Vikings, number 13,
maybe mid-May, that probably would have been out of here. Got to bring up Gabby Stewart, the first baseman. That was a hard hit ball, just got stuck up in the wind. A little wind that there is, and the cold air. No balls and a strike. McKenna McHugh on deck. There's a swing and a miss behind the fastball, and it's 0-2. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. No balls and two strikes. Jaminski misses away. 1-2. Kenosha Bradford, not sure where they're playing, but playing some out-of-state team. Kenosha Bradford, a dominating team last year. Trails in their game. They have clicked away from the Pacelli-Everest game a little too quickly. 6-4 Everest over Pacelli in the bottom of the fifth. High and tight on Stewart. The 2-2. It's tie. Gun runs full now to Stewart. McKenna McHugh on deck. Rapids at Hortonville tomorrow, then host La Crosse Central on Saturday in a doubleheader. We'll have their game against Wausau West next Tuesday right here on this field. Then they head to Marshfield next Thursday. The payoff coming back. Fouled at the plates. Then they host Sun Prairie in a doubleheader. I think that's over at WIAA in Plover. They're at Wausau East. Evergreen's a big doubleheader on Saturday the 25th against Appleton North, and then they host Spash on the 28th. 3-2, and they'll do it again. Badgers still up 2-0 on North Dakota. 15.5 to go in the third period. And bounced in there. And a 2-out walk. Good battle there by Stewart. They're going to bring in a
center fielder, number 1.
Runner, I
McKenna
think,
McHugh.
even though Stewart isn't pitching. $14 for $13. Thank you, Mr. Ligman.
Number 14, Allison Bainter in for courtesy runner.
Allison Bainter, the courtesy runner. McHugh looks at a strike, and it's 0-1. Like Carrie Van Eer with State Farm, be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options. come away with the right coverage for you. That's Kerry Vander with State Farm in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. And we won't have a game tomorrow, but there's plenty of good ones on Zaleski Sports tomorrow. Check them out, ZaleskiSports.com. There are a couple of games in town. The Assumption girls play Pittsville over at Robinson Park. I think the Assumption boys play tomorrow as well. We won't have a game for you until Monday. There's a swing and a miss. Jaminski picks up her third serve pro strikeout, and she leaves one stranded here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left on via the walk. We've played inning and a half. It's 6-0 Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Should be. Abby Hoffman, the new pitcher here for...
Now pitching for the Vikings, number 4, Abby Hoffman.
Abby Hoffman, the new pitcher. Kelly Mosser at first base.
Rachel Linsmeyer.
There is a right fielder out there. Let's see if Holmen is updating their game changer. That'll tell us enough. Let's see what we go. Oh, that's from last year. That doesn't do me any good. First offering is a smack right back up the middle. Rachel Linsmeyer with a base hit. Go right after that first pitch fastball, and that's what Rachel did. She's got another hit. 2 for 2 in this one. 4 for 4 in her last 4 at-bats. Now Allie Blanchard, RBI single her last time up. Throw down to second is, oh, it was there. But a good slide by Linsmeyer, steals second base. That was a good throw by Ellie Adam. The 1-0 offering. Away. 2-0. And I don't want to make his ego any bigger, but AJ, one of the top softball umpires in the state, always, not always, but see him down at the state tournament a few years. The 2-1 away, 3-1. 6-4 DC Everest over Pacelli. They go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pacelli's going to be an issue for a lot of teams again this year. Ground ball to short. That's Macy Klein across the diamond and in time to retire Blanchard. There's one away here in the 3rd inning. Linsmeyer wanted to head over to 3rd, 2nd inning. When I say 3rd,
number 33, Ava Thomas.
I'll bring up Ava Thomas. First one misses away. Rachel Linsmeyer wanted to go over to third base, but slipped up a little bit. Bantier out there now. Allison Banter, who ran for Gabby Stewart, is now the right fielder. There's a swing and miss. Good pitch there by Hoffman, and it's 2-1. Marathon leads Tomahawk 5-2. Columbus Catholic up on Neillsville 6-1. And Menominee up on Marshfield 5-0. In baseball, again, you can find all these games at ZaleskiSports.com. We'll give you our schedule for tomorrow as well. It's a doozy. And a 5-pitch walk to Ava Thomas. 2 on and 1 out for Ellie Rippier, who bounced into a 6-4-3 double play her last time up.
Ellie Rippier.
Wrightstown over Waupaca 7-1. Medford and Abby Colby. Let's see what Joe's got over there. That's outside corner for a strike. It is Medford 7, Abby Colby 2 in the top of the fourth. Gave you that one. Pittsville 1. Yep. High and away. Ball and strike. Schedule for tomorrow is action-packed again. Again, you can check it out at ZaleskiSports.com. We'll go through them here in just a moment. Away, 2-1. Medford is at Pacelli tomorrow. That is at Zenoff Park in Stevens Point. Pacelli is at Wittenberg Burnhamwood in baseball. Superior is at Eau Claire North in a baseball doubleheader. Can be hit right back up the middle. Rippier another base hit. Throw home up the line. It's not in time. An RBI base hit by Ellie. She is hitting the ball today very well. Rachel Linsmeyer scores. Another RBI base hit. McKenna Red Cloud coming up for the Red Raiders. Arrowhead is at Slinger tomorrow. Kaukauna is at Mosinee in a huge early softball game, early season softball game for those two very good schools. And a wild pitch allows Thomas and Rippier to get to second and third respectively here with 1 out in the second inning. Saturday, Pacelli is at Regis for a doubleheader starting at 11 a.m. And Sun Prairie East is at Whitefish Bay as well. Now misses just a touch away, 2-0. Again, if Pacelli is able to beat Wittenberg Burnhamwood tomorrow, it's not going to be an easy task in baseball. But if they do so, that'll be Wayne Sankey's 500th win as a head coach. And Red Cloud looks at ball 3. The 3-0. There's a strike right below the knees, and it's 3-1. I don't know if there is any. Might be an off day in Major League Baseball. 11:15 to go in the third period in the Frozen 4-2 Badgers. Popped up, playable, first base side, and makes the catch for the out, and that was Mosser on the catch.
Now batting for
and
the
there's
Raiders.
2 away now for Allie Linsmeyer. Oh, there is some baseball
Allie
today.
Linsmeyer.
Diamondbacks and Mets. Marlins beat the Reds already. Athletics 1-0 over the Yankees. Twins 3-1 over the Tigers. White Sox and Royals, Rockies and Padres yet to play tonight. There's strike, 0-1. Only about 6 games tonight in the league. The 0-1. 0-2 now. Picks right back up tomorrow, as you would expect. Pirates Cubs. That's a 1:20 start from the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. The 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Weekend series this weekend. Pirates Cubs, Diamondbacks Phillies, Marlins Tigers, Angels and Reds, Twins and Blue Jays, Athletics and Mets, Yankees and Rays. 1-2 popped up and out of play. Guardians and Braves, Giants and Orioles, White Sox and Royals, Nationals and Brewers, Red Sox and Cardinals, Rockies and Padres, Astros and Mariners, Rangers and Dodgers. The 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Have you seen the Tropicana Field since they've redone it? They got the new dome and everything. It looks like, I just saw like highlights. It used to look so dark and dingy. It's so much brighter and it's so much more lively now than it used to be. It's pretty cool. 3-2 and walks. Bases are loaded now for Sidney Holberg.
Now batting for the Raiders.
Yeah, so I mean, as devastating and as awful as that hurricane was that ripped the roof off of Tropicana Field, they sure made it worth their while, and they made it. They put a lot of time and effort into that. Holberg to second, and they're going to tag Linsmeyer to end the 3rd inning. Only 1 run across on 2 hits. They leave 3. We've played 3. No, we've played 2. Sorry. No. What inning are we in? We've played 2. 7-0 Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MedaCustom.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
All right, Abby Hoffman to lead things off for the Vikings here in the top of the 3rd inning. Peyton Jaminski misses low and away for ball 1. Trifecta of strikeouts for Peyton. Two 2-0 now to Hoffman, Ellie Adam on deck, then back to the top of the order. Goodness gracious. Getting excited watching the time run down in the Wisconsin men's hockey game. Throwing things around. Late on the fastball, and it's 2-1. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873. Start the conversation today. Evens it up now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd inning. Jaminski has pitched well, hit extremely well today for the Red Raiders, and gets her 4th strikeout there with a spinner, and there's 1 away for Ellie Adam, the catcher.
For the Vikings, number 5, Ellie Adam.
Jaminski at it again, and able to hold off, misses high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives 1 smile at a time. Set up for a free consultation today. High and away. 2-0 for the number 9 hitter, Ellie Adam. Macy Klein on deck, the shortstop. The 2-0 offering. Drops it low, 3-0. 4 strikeouts and a walk so far for Peyton Jaminski. And the 3-0 to the number 9 hitter is good right at the knees for a strike. 3-1. It is a balmy 51 degrees, but it is very cloudy and not very pleasant 51.
Now batting for the Vikings.
That'll bring up the top of the order in
number
Macy
2,
Klein.
Macy Klein.
Macy lined out on the first pitch of the game to Taylor Fuller at second. One away here in the top of the third inning. First offering is behind it, and it's 0-1. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, and strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. They are federally insured by NCUA. Line drive to the left. There's the first hit of the game for Holmen. And a one-out double for Macy Klein. That was a little just unfortunate for Sydney Holberg. She was heading over just a step or two to second base when Macy swung, and she was just a hair out of position. And Nunemacher misses at that one. Struck out looking back in the first. Yeah, took one step to Sydney Holberg, took one step to her left. Just out of position to touch. There's a strike on the inside corner, and Nunemacher is behind 0-2. A lot going on in the baseball game, I think, to our right. It's loud over there. The 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A lot of cheering somewhere. Off of her leg. They'll foul it off and do it again. They're just cheering loud for just because, yeah. Shelley needs something in the top of the 7th. They trail 7-4 against DC Everest. Lights are on here at the Quadplex. Be hit to center. Linsmeyer there. They're going to tag Adam and then hold put there. And a fly out to center for the second out of the inning. Better bring up Kaylee Musser.
Number 8, first baseman, Kaylee Musser.
Kaylee had a big night on Tuesday, looking to spark something here in the third for the Vikings. 1 for 3 in game 1 was Kaylee. Misses away, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. That was going to be popped up. Stayed back on the changeup, and Jaminski gets out of trouble here in the third inning. No runs on a hit. They leave 2. We've played 2.5. It is 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
All right, DC Everest up 7-4 on Pacelli. They're in the top of the 7th inning. We'll also have Pacelli and Medford tomorrow. That'll be a really good game as well, as Caden Nelson starts off the top of the 7th with a opposite field line drive for the Pacelli Cardinals. We're in the bottom of the 3rd here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. It'll be Peyton Jaminski to lead things off for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. Rapids won the first game today 14-4. And Peyton Jaminski will lead it off here in the 3rd inning. Outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And Jaminski's behind 0-2. Peyton at RBI single and a walk in the 1st inning. And popped up and out of play, first base side. Just past 6:30 here in Wisconsin Rapids. Steve Maves, Braden Sutter from the Quadplex here in Wisconsin Rapids. Red Raiders looking to sweep the doubleheader here today. And Jaminski looks at one high and away. They scored 10 runs in the 1st inning in Game 1, 6 more in the 1st inning here in Game 2, and have held Holmen scoreless in the last 7 innings. Scored 4 in the 1st of Game 1, were held scoreless the rest of the way, and 3 scoreless here so far in Game 2. The last 7 innings after giving up 4 in the 1st inning of Game 1. Jaminski 0-2 to 3-2. The 3-2. And fly ball to right. And makes the catch out there, does Bantier. And there's one away. First time that Peyton has been retired since the 3rd inning of Game 1. So far today, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for 6. Now Layla Patro with one away. Walk and a pop out for Layla. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. And we play in the bottom of the 3rd, one away, 7-0 Red Raiders. And Patro fouls that one down the right field line. Stays in play, but drops harmlessly out there. Abby Hoffman fires back, misses away. Misses away again. 3-1 here to Layla. (3-1). Ground ball to short. Klein tried to backhand, and she can't play it. An error on Macy Klein, and there's a runner at first with one out.
Now batting for the Raiders.
Bringing a runner here for the catcher, Patro. Emily Van Peitersum.
Courtesy runner, number 35, Emily Van Petersum.
Emily getting her chance to run here tonight. That'll bring up Rachel Linsmeyer, 2 for 2 so far today. A double, RBI double in the first, and Singleton scored back in the second. Doesn't waste any time and pops it up to second base for the out.
Now batting for the
Two-way
Raiders,
for Allie
first
Blanchard.
baseman, number 18, Allie Blanchard.
And Abby Hoffman, there's a fly ball to right. And Banter makes a couple of putouts here in the third inning. No runs, no hits. There's an error and one left on. We've played 3 completes. Yeah, it's 7-0 Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Layla Patrow's evening behind the plate has come to an end. It'll be Ellie Rippier behind the dish the rest of the way for the Red Raiders. It'll be Avery LaFleur at the dish. First one that misses away for LaFleur. Her first at bat. She came in to run a couple of times. Oh, how about this? There's a swing and a miss. Yep. Top of the 7th, 7-6. Vivian Berna at the plate with 2 on and 2 out for Pacelli. They trail by 1. See if the freshman can come through for the Cards. The 1-1 here. Jaminski, wild one there. Throw over to first, and that'll end it. So that was a great game for DC Everest and Pacelli. 7-6. Evergreens able to survive. The leadoff walk to LaFleur. Sydney Chios fly out to center back in the second. Had RBI double in game 1. And held up, and there's a strike in there anyway, nothing in 2. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa, Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. LaFleur will take second. One and two here to Chios. So that was one game done. Drops low and a touch in, and it's 2 and 2. Rochelle and Pittsville finished up. Pittsville was up 9-1 in that one. The 2-2 to Jaminski, or from Jaminski, and she misses again. Count runs full. Back-to-back full counts. What do we got here? Three balls and two strikes. And got a walk. Back-to-back walks here in the fourth. Pittsville beat Rochelle 9-2. Darren Luther, another great night on the mound for the Cards. Wrightstown beat Waupaca 7-1. Don't have a Kaukauna game. That did not go well. 9-5 Marathon over Tomahawk in the bottom of the fifth. There's one at the knees for a strike. Banter at the dish. Medford leads Abby Colby 11-2. Now 11-3. The 0-1. In there again, right on the outside. It's 0-2. Columbus Catholic, another conference win. Let's see what they did. They won 11-3 yesterday and 6-1 tonight. The 0-2. And foul straight back. Into the net. Menominee leads Marshfield 5-0. They're in the bottom of the fifth at Safford Field in Marshfield. 2 on, nobody out. We are in the top of the fourth inning. Econ Electric get that in a second. And behind the fastball, and Jaminski picks up her fifth strikeout, and there's one away here in the fourth. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. There's a swing and a miss. McKenna McHugh at the plate. Under a minute to go. 2-1 Badgers. 50 seconds left. Behind the fastball again, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And that one gets past Rippier, and runners advance. The 1-2. Got her looking on the outside corner. Back-to-back Ks for Peyton Jaminski. And there's 2 outs for Abby Hoffman.
For the Vikings, number 4, Abby Hoffman.
Two in scoring position with 2 outs. Missed a touch low, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing at the high heat, and it's 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. Jaminski a pitch away from getting out of this jam. And the 1-2. Missed away. Evens it up at 2-2. Two from Jaminski. Strikes out 3 after walking 2. She's got 7 Ks. And the Red Raiders go to the bottom of the 4th, leading 7-0. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Ava Thomas lead things off here in the home half of the 4th inning. Rapids leading 7-0. Peyton Jaminski able to get out of that jam. Back-to-back walks to start the inning, and then strikeouts. Or struck out 3 right there at the end to end that top half of the inning. Keep the game a shutout. Again, bunch of games for you tomorrow. Check them out at ZaleskiSports.com. Couple of big softball games. Medford at Pacelli and Kaukauna is at Mosinee tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a fun one to watch. And we'll be back with you here at the Quadplex. The baseball side of things, Rapids hosting Wausau West on Monday afternoon. And then right back here to the softball diamond on Tuesday for the same, but in softball, Rapids and Wausau West. Foul at the plate from Ava Thomas, who will do it again. And away. Counter runs even at 2-2. Ellie Rippier, who's had a good day at the plate, on deck. And there's a fly ball to left. So leadoff base hit for Ava Thomas. Rippier had a couple of nice hits in game 1 and 1 for 2 with an RBI here in game 2. First offering home is popped up. Shallow center, tough play. McHugh, that one's going to fall, but Thomas is going to be out at first. She was going to be a coaching opportunity here for Coach Holberg, as that's one where you got to go at least halfway. Rippier singles. That'll bring up Bailey Williams hitting for McKenna Red Cloud here. And Bailey flies this one. And that one's going to drop as well. Same issue. Rippier's going to be out at second. Same exact play there. Williams singled. There's 2 away now, though, for Allie Linsmeyer. See what Coach Holberg has, if he's going to have somebody come in and run for Bailey Williams. McKenna Red Cloud, who she just hit for, will come in to run. Macy Klein just looking through some social media stuff here. Macy Klein, the shortstop here at for Holmen, is going to go play Division I volleyball at UWGB next fall. A wild pitch there. So congratulations to Macy. That's pretty cool. Verbal commitment to go play volleyball at UWGB. We fouled at the plate. 1 and 2 to Linsmeyer. The 1-2 here. And bounces away. Another wild pitch will allow Red Cloud to get to third. Mentioned Rapids' upcoming schedule. Let's see what the Vikings have got coming up here. Aquinas tomorrow, Holmen on Tuesday, at Onalaska on Thursday. Doubleheader on Saturday the 18th. Ground ball to third. Nice play. Gobbled up there. Beautifully done on the back end of things to end the 4th inning. No runs, 3 hits, 1 left on. We've played 4. 7-0 Rapids. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Sophia Nelson, new pitcher for Wisconsin Rapids. Peyton Jaminski goes 4 innings, doesn't give up a run, gives up 1 hit. And left 5 runners stranded in her outing here this afternoon. It'll be the 5th. It'll be Ellie Adam for the Holmen Vikings. Doesn't get much easier for Holmen coming up. Aquinas and Toma in back-to-back games. Can appreciate everyone tuning in here this afternoon on Zaleski Sports. Game 2. Game 1 went to Rapids 14-4. They scored 6 runs here in the bottom of the first inning here in Game 2. They lead 7-0. Squares the bunt, does Adam, and pulls it back. She walked back in the 3rd inning. Was left stranded. Macy Klein on deck. The 1-0 count. That was going to be hit hard to left. Red Cloud drifting over and makes the play off the end of the bat for the first out. That'll bring up the top of the order Macy Klein, UWGB volleyball commit. And we're here in the top of the 5th inning. Holmen's been held scoreless since the first inning of Game 1. High and away, misses. They scored 4 runs in the first inning of Game 1 and have not gotten anything across since then. The 1-0 count. Nelson misses high decline, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And pops it up, first base side. Two balls and a strike here to Macy. Mackenzie Nunemacher on deck. Klein pops this one up again, first base side, and we'll even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Fly ball to right. Backing up. And it's going to be caught in right field. Nicely done by Ellie Linsmeyer, taking away extra bases.
Now batting for
There's
the
2 away
Vikings,
for
10,
Mackenzie Nunemacher. Smash foul past third. The 0-1. Ball and a strike here to Nunemacher. The 1-1. 2-1. And we'll have our Key Savings Bank post-game show at the end of our broadcast here this evening. The 2-1 past third and into the, or nearly into the Rapids dugout area. 7-0 Rapids. We play in the top of the 5th inning. They will have the top of the order in the 6th. And changed a little bit with a couple of substitutions, but Nelson back on the 2-2. Swung on him, yes, got her to end the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played 4.5. It's 7-0 Rapids. You're watching high school softball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
The fifth inning for the Raiders, 0-0.
Sidney Holberg will lead things off here in the home half of the fifth. I appreciate everyone tuning in here today on Zaleski Sports. Holberg, Nelson, and Patro here. First one underneath the hands for a strike. We'll see who's in that 3 spot. We'll see who's in that 2 spot coming up as well. Get it all figured out. First offering to Holberg is right past first base for a leadoff base hit. Sophia Nelson is going to hit. There she is.
For the Raiders, number 19, Sophie Nelson.
3, Fuller. Yeah, the flex. All right. Sophie Nelson to hit here for Wisconsin Rapids. Had that bat in game 1. Struck out, I believe, in that 5th inning. Strike on the outside corner. Peyton Jaminski are going to be our player of the doubleheader here today. The way she played in bat in the first game, bat and pitch in the second game. Throw down to a second is not going to be in time. As stolen base for Sidney Holberg. A ball and a strike here to Nelson. Missed high, and it's 2-1. 7-0 Rapids, playing the bottom of the 5th. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Holberg, great speed at second base. Nobody out here. Hoffman on the delivery and misses low. Good stop back there by Adam, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just a touch high. Not by much, and that'll bring up Taylor Fuller, the flex. And they'll bring in a runner as well. At 10, Gabby Mack in to run again.
Courtesy runner, number 10, Gabby Mack. Now batting for the Raiders, number 3, Taylor Fuller.
Oh, the flex. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Taylor Fuller now at the plate. Missed away. Misses away. 2 balls and no strikes to Taylor Fuller. Rachel Linsmeyer on deck for the Red Raiders. They lead 7-0. We play in the bottom of the 5th, just past 7 o'clock here in Wisconsin Rapids. Bounced in there 3-0. There's one down the middle. 3 balls and a strike. Rachel Linsmeyer, who hasn't been afraid to swing at the first pitch. She's only seen 3 pitches today. She's doubled, singled, and popped up. And walked her. Bases are going to be loaded now with Rachel Linsmeyer. Again, she's had 3 at-bats here in Game 2 as Rachel, and she's only seen 3 pitches. Swung at the first pitch each of her last 3 at-bats. First offering, she swings at it. Klein backhands it to third for 1. Nice play out there by Klein over to Nunemacher. Linsmeyer drives in a run on the fielder's choice.
For the Raiders, number 18, Allie Blanchard.
1 away now. Runners at first and second. A run did come in to score 8-0 Rapids. Allie Blanchard at the plate. Looks at a strike on the corner, and it's 0-1. Flew out to right back in the third to end the third inning. Fuller and Linsmeyer, the runners. The 0-1. Away. Ball and a strike. Abby Hoffman in relief today of Kaylee Mosser. Hit to center. That one's going to get down. They're going to send Fuller. Bobbled out there. No, they're not going to send her. Bases are loaded now. For Ava Thomas. She singled back in the fourth.
Raiders, number 33, Ava Thomas.
Winning run for Rapids here tonight. Stands at second base. And Rachel Linsmeyer. And that was going to be hit to center. That one is going to be caught. Fuller didn't tag up. And they would have had her gunned down either way. A fly out to center field. There's 2 outs. Would this be something? Ellie Rippier into the base loaded, trying to finish it off like she did in Game 1. She's 2 for 3 with a couple of singles today in Game 2. She's trying to close it out. Pops it up, first base side, drifting out of play, and it's 0-1. Rippier singled to end the first game. Trying to close it out here. The 0-1. Missed high. Was it? A ball and a strike here. 1-1. Popped into the screen. We'll do it again at 1-2. The 1-2. Bounce in there, good stop behind the dish. The 2-2. Rippier into left, and they are going to send the runner home, and she is going to be safe, and that'll do it. Rippier does it in back-to-back games, and Wisconsin Rapids walks it off here in the bottom of the 5th, and they win it 10-0. Another big game, and Rippier does it in back-to-back games. We'll have Peyton Jaminski in our Zaleski Sports, or in our Key Savings Bank post-game show. When we come back, Rapids sweeps it 24-4 here this afternoon. We'll be back in our Key Savings Bank post-game show after this on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Landon Rickstrom.
I'm Emma Roper.
I'm Isaac Shearer.
And I'm in the house.
Cole gets free on a screen. Garrett comes out to play him. Now they hand it off. Hinson's going to drive. Foyle fell down. Shoots and hits.
Looking towards the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin Rapids. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Leo Rangel with the catch.
Key Savings Bank. Unlocking solutions, powering our team to victory.
Key Savings Bank was the only bank that ever gave me an opportunity to get a house loan. Key Savings Bank, it's like family. You walk in, they all know you, they greet you with kindness and chit chat a little bit, and it's great. I would recommend Key Savings Bank to anyone.
Hello, I'm Gerald Cannon of Key Savings Bank. At Key Savings Bank, we believe strong communities start with helping our children grow into confident, capable adults. Sports play an important role in that, teaching teamwork, discipline, resilience, and how to support one another. These lessons go far beyond the field and stay with kids for a lifetime. We're proud to be a part of a community that values those experiences. Thank you for supporting Key Savings Bank and cheering for our student athletes.
Meet our valued business partners who trust Key Savings Bank to help grow their success. Hear directly from them about how Key Savings Bank supports their goals and community.
Their willingness to truly listen and take the time to understand our business made all the difference. They believe in us and our vision. The genuine interest in our success turned what could have been a simple banking transaction into a trusted partnership. Their support helped us purchase a new building and take an important step in our growth, and we value having a bank that's invested in our long-term success. They're not just a lender, they're a partner.
We are incredibly grateful for the support from Key Savings Bank. Not only do they support a coloring contest for our members in the winter, they also bring cool treats in the summer. We are grateful that they are positive role models and are a pillar of this community.
Hello, I'm Tracy Verwing, Senior Director of Child Care and Community Programs at the Southwood County YMCA. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Key Savings Bank for being so gracious as to raising money for our child care programs during our annual golf outings. Thanks to their generous support, our center is able to purchase supplies for activities that we would not otherwise have in our budget. This allows us to be able to keep our youngest learners busy and safe while parents can focus on their career and have a peace of mind.
So working with Key Savings Bank has been wonderful. Not only have they joined arms with Best Christmas Ever to help raise funds through their brought fries throughout the summer, they've also hosted gift trees to help us fulfill wish list for families that we are helping. And they've also raised awareness for Wisconsin Rapids area Best Christmas Ever.
Key Savings Bank, unlocking solutions, powering your next move. Visit us online at keysavingsbank.com or stop by our Nakusa or Rapids locations.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids here with our Rich Topic Series player of the game, player of the doubleheader, Peyton Jaminski. Peyton, just talk about after that top of the first inning in Game 1, what was said in the dugout that you guys came out and just exploded in the bottom of that inning?
Basically, we were going to try our best to keep getting hits and keep getting runners on base and keep scoring runs, and that's what we did.
How nice was it finally to be able to come out here and play somebody else besides your teammates? You guys haven't played in 2 weeks, just to play a different opponent. Just how nice was that?
Really good, and it wasn't too cold until the end. But
yeah, and just talk about hopes and expectations for this team this year. Obviously, you've only played 3 games. What do you guys hope to accomplish in the conference and overall as a team?
I think we'll do really good as a team, and I think our defense is going to be really good, along with our offense, and I think we'll be a pretty solid team.
And just the three-headed monster, I guess, you guys have in the circle, right? You have a bunch of different players being able to play different positions. Just talk about how important that is.
Well, it definitely is really important, so we can have, everyone, pitch and then go play in the field, it's really important to the team.
We're going to put you in the house, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give you this.
Okay.
I'm going to back out. I'm going to count you down 3, 2, 1. Say I'm Peyton Jaminski, and I'm in the house.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Peyton.
I'm Peyton Jaminski, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Peyton. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from the Quadplex in Wisconsin Rapids. Wisconsin Rapids wins at 14-4 and 10-4 here, or 10-0 here in the doubleheader, 24-4 in the sweep. We'll be back with you on Monday at the baseball field just to our right here for Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau West baseball, and then on Tuesday right back here at 4:30 for for Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau West softball on Tuesday afternoon. For Braden Sutter, the Steam Aves, have a great weekend, have a blessed weekend, and stay dry out there. It's going to rain on Sunday. Hope you all have a great weekend. Check out all the games tomorrow at SeleskySports.com. So long, everyone. We'll talk to you again next time here on Selesky Sports.